Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, guys. Whatever time y'all are tuning in, I certainly appreciate y'all are here. Today's video, guys, I don't have a whole lot of time. I'm meeting the guys over in Montezuma, Georgia at Old Mexico today. We're going to have Mr. Lance Tyler coming over here. He wanted to show some military knives to Mr. Eric, so Mr. Eric can give him some insight on some the knives. So he's coming from Columbus, and we got Mr. Phillip coming in from Warner Robins. Just going to be a great day over there, guys. We got Mr. Wade. Mr. Lamar's supposed to be there. I don't know if World Famous is going to be able to make it today or not. He said he's going to try. He's got a court date he's got to go to today. But we got Mr. Tony and Miss Chloe. They'll be there. It's going to be a great day, guys. But anyway, don't have a whole lot of time, but we're going to look at some of my best Barlows that I have. Barlow knives. And I'll tell you the story where I got them from. But anyway, guys, the auction last night went very well. I appreciate all the support, guys. Thank y'all so much for tuning in and bidding on those knives. And it was just a great time. Great time. It really was. I had a ball. Can't wait to do it again. Well, anyway, guys, let's get over here on the table and look at these Barlow knives. And I just want to thank each and every one of y'all for tuning in today. And I hope you enjoy the video. And now, it wouldn't even be right if we didn't include Miss Barlow to give us a history on the Barlow knife.
The Barlow knife's been around since the 1600s, first made in Sheffield, England by a fella named Obadiah Barlow. And with a name like that, he's probably one of my kinfolk, or so I tell folks. It crossed the ocean in the 1700s and became a real workhorse for working folk. Tough, affordable, and easy to spot with its big front bolster and teardrop handle. By the 1800s, American makers like John Russell turned it into the famous Russell Barlow, and it's been a pocket legend ever since.
Okay, guys, right here are some of my best Barlow knives that I have, and we will start from the left side. This right here is a queen. Somebody sent this in, and it had a broken tip, or did I buy it somewhere? I think I bought that up in Pine Mountain, come to think of it. Anyway, had a broke tip. I reprofiled that tip, and it's got that good carbon steel. But that tank stamp, guys, was from 32 to 55. But look at that gorgeous saw-cut bone right there. Ain't it beautiful? Well, this is 32 to 55. See that right there? Pretty cool, ain't it? But this is a queen. I need to hit it again. Looks like it needs to be cleaned up again. But that's a beautiful knife. Again, the main blade's been broke, but it's still one of my best ones just because of that saw-cut bone that Queen put out. Beautiful piece, really was. That's probably when Queen was in its prime. Now this one here I found up in a pawn shop, leaving the Atlanta Blade Show. When was it? Not this year, so it'd be 24. And look at here, that saw-cut bone. And you won't believe what this one is, guys. I couldn't believe it when I saw it. That pin blade, ain't nothing wrong with it. See there? But this right here, guys, I paid 10 bucks for it now. Believe it or not, 10 bucks for this. And it is a Cutmaster. How about that? It's after 1937. But look at that. Ain't that a beautiful, beautiful knife? Awesome carbon steel. That thing is sharp. But look at that. Ain't that cool? That is a beautiful, beautiful saw-cut bone. I like the Barlow pattern. I really do. You see, it's almost just like the Queen. It's a little bit shorter. Beautiful pieces. Now this one here, guys. Got this from Mr. D.I. Dave. I bought like 6 or 7 knives for 50 bucks when he was up here the last time. Somebody's done some file work on this thing. Beautiful work, but look at that. That's saw-cut bone too. It's just been wore down some. I think it's saw-cut. That looks like it's got a saw-cut pattern right there. See it right up through there? Anyway, this also is a Cutmaster. How about that? After 1937. I don't know if somebody, I think in order for y'all, let me know if I'm wrong or not. In order for somebody to do firework like that, I think that back spring has to be out of the knife. So I think they took a 2-blade knife and made it a single blade. But it's absolutely a gorgeous piece. They did a wonderful job if they did that. I've never done any firework like that, but I think in order to do that, that back spring has to be out of that knife. But it's a gorgeous piece. You see it's the same size. Pretty cool, ain't it? Awesome piece. But I couldn't get over that was a cut master with that beautiful bone like that. Usually when you pick up a cut master, it's a cheap knife, but these ain't cheap. These are very well made. Now these next two guys, this one here has cut my knuckle open before, simply because I was opening 2 blades at once. It's got some strong springs. You see that? I'm only gonna open 1 blade at a time on this one because I have learned my lesson on this one. This is an X is under, but look at that bone right there. Red bone. See that saw cut bone? Beautiful piece. I mean, it's just got strong springs. There we go. I had this one open already, and when I opened that one up, it threw my hand up in there and I cut it. And these doggone springs, oh, see there? Look at that. See that? Because this thing is razor sharp right here. But it's an X is under right there, half stop. Beautiful, beautiful bone. Man, I love it. I really do. I picked this up in an estate sale years ago. Ain't that beautiful? Hear that spring? But I love that little that indentation on that bone right there. Very cool. X is under. That was 1940 to 1964. Let's see if it's got the pattern number on the back. Yeah, it's got the pattern number. See there, 62. I think it's 009. I can't tell, but it does have the pattern. So this is made from like 49 to 60, up to 65. Pretty cool, ain't it? Now this one here, guys, I picked up on Peaches to Beaches in 2024, the early part of 2024. And look at that saw cut bone right there. And this pen blade is in excellent shape. Good snap. See that right there? But look at that. I love that bone right there. That's some pretty bone. But this is actually, the main blade is a sheepfoot blade. But I bought a group of knives for 35 bucks. So I paid $5 for this thing. That right there. Beautiful, ain't it? And check this out. Case tested. I was rumbling through a box full of knives and I come across this thing. Couldn't believe it. It was in there. Hey, what you want for these, bud?
Let me look at it for me. We'll get you a price, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. 6. About $35. That'd be like $5 and something a piece. 5 1/4, 1, 2, 3,
How about
4, 5.
25?
Yeah, that's fine.
A lot of them are broken tips.
Yes.
See there?
Yeah, but they're kind of unique. And there. I'll do 30 with you. How about that?
All right, we'll do 30. I had to re-profile that a little bit, but not much. And it's sharp. It's got that good old carbon steel in it. But that's a case tested, guys. 1920 to 1940. Ain't that cool? Look at that bone. See, that's pocket worn right there. See how that's almost faded out. Good snap. Beautiful, beautiful knife. This is the most rarest case Barlow there is, according to my book. It's the most highest in value. So I'm thinking it's the most rare, mainly because it has a sheepfoot blade as a main blade. I'll look this one up and I'll show you in my book here once we get through looking at these two. But look at that. Perfect, man. Perfect piece. Now this one here was sent in to me as a parts knife. It was missing that pin right there. But this is a Cattaraugus Cutlery Company, CCC. And look at that blade, y'all. It's full. And it's got that 2139. Look at that. Ain't that beautiful saw cut bone? Nothing wrong with that bone. Beautiful piece. Good snap. Look at this pin blade. Ain't that amazing? I'm telling you, that pin was broke early in its life, and it got hit hard. You see that right there? It chipped out that bone. This side was gone. The pin was gone, but this part was still in, and I had to punch it out, squeeze it with my vise, and put in a new pin here. And I even ground it down with that chipping that bone right there, so you can't feel it at all. Ain't that cool? Beautiful. I love this thing, man. Love this thing. There it is right there. Ain't that awesome? That's a beautiful bone right there. See there? Beautiful piece, man. Very proud of that. But somebody sent this in. It was in a group of knives that was for parts. And I'm like, man, ain't nothing wrong with this thing, especially when I open. Usually when you find a Barlow, guys, the blades are whittled down, they're broken, because they used them back then. That's what I'm saying. That pin had to be broken early in its life, and somebody put it like in a drawer and forgot about it. But look at that, man. But ain't that a beautiful piece right there? Awesome. And this one right here, guys, is my 2025 Bear & Son. Need to get the smudge marks off of there. Let me see. A sunshine cloth. But this is my 2025 Ellaville Knife Show knife. Bear & Son did. Little Barlow. See that, Bear & Son? Ellaville Knife Show 2025. I'll have 100 of these there at the Ellaville Knife Show in November 15th. But look at that stag, y'all. Is that not beautiful? Look at it. And the pin blade almost looks like a Warncliffe. They told me that they had to narrow the blade down because it was sticking too far up in this design of this knife. But I told them I'm glad they done that because I like the way that pin blade looks now. See there? Pretty cool, ain't it? Love that right there. They did an outstanding job, and everybody that has received one are very pleased with the way their stag look. Ain't that cool? Well, guys, that is my Barlows, but we're fixing to look this one up and show you. And we'll look that one up too, and we'll show you the value of them too in my book. Okay, guys, we're going to look this one up first. It's got a sheepfoot as a main blade. Okay, see that? That's a sheepfoot blade. And according to my book right here, guys, look here. It's the first one on this page and the most highest in value, except for the razor there. You see the razor blade, sawn green bone razor blade, $525. But that one is $475. It's tested 62009. SH stands for sheepfoot. 1920, 1940 sawn brown bone sheepfoot blade. There it is right there. $475. And I wouldn't take that for this one today, because I'm not saying it's worth that, but it's easily, $200 to $300. I wouldn't sell it for that. I wouldn't even take $500 for it. mainly because the story behind it, how I found it, and it's just so rare, guys, and it's in great shape. I'm never going to come across one of these again in a bottom of a box full of knives. Ain't that cool? But $4.75 if it was mint in 2008. That's what this book says. Mint today would probably be $600 or $700. That's how much it's gone up, I'm telling you. Now, this one here is X's under. Let me find it real quick. Red bone. Now that one, X is under. It's got the sewn red bone clip blade, 140, 1945 to 1955. But mine's got the pattern numbers on it, so it's 49 to 55. So that's pretty cool. But today it would probably be, at the condition it's in, probably it was 140 17 years ago. That is unreal. So it's probably about $300 now. That one is. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. And I love this thing right here. I love the story behind this one. Beautiful piece, ain't it? Awesome. But these are my favorite Barlows in my collection, guys. And I absolutely love that stag right there. Awesome. And guys, I cannot get over my rust lock here. Go ahead and show y'all that autumn bone again. Ain't that a beautiful bone? Love it. And it's sharp. I put a good edge on it. Beautiful piece. And guys, look at Mr. Tony's. I'll be giving this to him today. Let me wipe the smudge marks off of it. Look at that. Ain't that beautiful? I put that shield in there for him. I love that. It turned out good. It really did. Beautiful bone. This is see them smudge marks? This is called the rail splitter. And that pattern, guys, is G. Remember, G for green bone, 6/199.5 stainless steel. Great snap, half stop. I won't be giving that to him today. And guys, I know I keep talking about this knife, but I'm probably going to be talking about it for a while. I just got to show it off. I'm very proud of this thing. A lot of people wanting to buy it last night at the on the auction. They were wanting to buy my rust lock too. I love that right there. Ain't that beautiful? Beautiful piece. Blade's in great shape. And this is a 1988. This is a keeper forever. Ain't that awesome? Beautiful piece. Anyway, these are my favorite knives right now, guys. I love the Barlows that I have. I don't really collect them that much, but the ones I do buy now are really top notch, or the ones I keep, put it that way. Or got a good story behind them, and wouldn't take anything for the ones I have up here. Just good stories behind each one. Hoorah. Well, guys, I hope y'all enjoyed the video today. Barlow, guys, the Barlow is just a workhorse of a knife. It used to be the workhorse back in the day. Everybody had one. Just like that guy that wrote in the other day that it was somewhere up in Tennessee, but where he was from, there was everybody toted a Barlow working in them mills that he can remember. And his granddad had one in his pocket. But the Barlow was once the workhorse of the knives, kind of like a sodbuster is today, or but it's just a great knife. These are hard to find in good shape because, again, everybody used them back in the day. But I just love that right there. I don't forget who sent this one in, but it was a bunch of part knives. Remind me if you're out there, buddy, if you sent this one in. But I absolutely love it. That pen work looks like it was the original pen, and I love doing that. Love doing that. And again, guys, the auction went real well. Again, I just want to thank everybody that participated last night, everybody that bid on knives. Thank y'all so much. Appreciate y'all. Well, guys, I'll be going over there and meeting all the guys over there at all the knife crew over there at Old Mexico today. It's going to be a great day. Can't wait. And that video will be out probably tomorrow or sometime this week. So, anyway, guys, thank y'all for tuning in today. I just want to say God bless to each and every one of y'all. Until we meet again, guys, y'all be like a good knife. Stay sharp.